My name is...
Before the video even start, I really want to say what y'all guys are doing mean a lot to me, and I'm really meaning from the bottom of my heart. I'm a small YouTuber, and all I got is my iPhone to do this off of, and I really just like the art form. So the fact that y'all guys are actually subscribing, it means like the world to me. I mean it from my heart. Well, guys, I think I'm Earthly's here. Welcome back to the channel. And I actually didn't expect to upload over the weekend, guys. I'm just gonna pump this one out, and I probably see you guys again this Friday, if that's okay with y'all. I mean, y'all not gonna tell me if y'all tell me in the comment that's not okay, I'll make another video. But until then, y'all will see me again April 1st. I want to talk to you today, guys, about just the top 3 things I personally hated while I was enlisted in the military. So I served in the military in the Navy as an operations specialist from November 2015 until February 2019 or something like that. It's around that era. It's a lot of experience I had. I went to so many places, guys, from Japan to Guam, South Korea, the Philippine Islands, Hawaii, California. I'm from the East Coast, so I grew up in the worst of worst environments, guys. I grew up like on real ass crack blocks, like literal and infested areas. Like the block that I grew up on, like me and my family, like me and my mom and stuff, are the only literal people that are alive. Everyone else has died from AIDS, gunshots, and stuff like that. So when I say I went to California, don't shit on me. That it means a lot to someone that comes from where I came from. So with all that darkness out the way, let's get a little more lighthearted and just tell you guys, I'm always gonna do in the funny form, the top 3 things I hated while I was in the Navy. Well, let's get into the video. You guys to picture this situation. For every situation, I'm going to make it as relatable to y'all, so anyone that's a civilian can understand it without ever having to go through it. I want to give a prelude first, guys. Everything that I'm about to list on here is stuff that my recruiter purposely didn't tell me, yo. I don't care what no one says. They're going to not tell you these things. So these are just small things you have to do. It's not nothing that's mind altering. I still would have joined had I known these things, okay, guys? I still would have joined because the experience I gained, and honestly, it helped me be retired at the 10-year age of my 20s. So I have no regrets, but I'm just going to tell you about the shit that pissed me off. Just letting you guys know I'm going to make it very relatable to y'all as I can. All right. I want you guys to paint this picture. All right. You're on the ship, and you've been out on the ship for about, let's say, a month and a half. And, you go out for breakfast before you got watch, and it is no eggs. And he yeah, we waiting for the unwrap. This is my first experience. Unwrap? Fuck is that? Oh well. All right, I'm good, bro. Just let me get this, that, and the third. Get my fruits. I'm gone. All right, I'm chilling out. Can you imagine having to gather the supplies for the entire ship by your, not by yourself, being a person that has to gather all these supplies? So let me explain how an unwrap goes. You basically take 2 ships, right? It'll be like our ship, like a smaller ship, sometimes a bigger ship. And there will be another ship, an amphibious ship, a supplier ship, right? And this shit will be so fucking crazy. What we'll do is basically shoot a line of rope onto the other side, and we're going to pull each other pretty close. Listen, ask me who pulling each other pretty close. Humans, that shit hurts. It fucks up your fingers. There are zip ties all throughout the rope, the line. So the zip ties serve the purpose of making sure you can know how much line you got left. At the point where there's no more zip ties, you're supposed to stop. But keep in mind, guys, zip ties, they some bitches hurt. Man, I remember one time, yo, this nigga almost died, yo. It's a lot of times a motherfucker almost died on my ship, and then sometimes someone actually did die. But that's not funny. That part's not funny. But the almost died, that shit will always be funny. That's sailor humor right there. Nigga, you almost lost it. So this motherfucker, we was pulling the line, and then the ship, the amphibious ship happened to sway to the right a little bit, and that shit is several hundred tons. You are not pulling that. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who else said. I was the first nigga to let go. I was the first human being. I said, no, that shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not. You remember when I said in my last video? Yeah, that should only go for heights, nigga. Water too. I am not going at any point in life. Yeah, so I let go of the rope. Yo, this one nigga took the rope, and he was pulling it. All of us had let go. And the chief was like, let it go. Let it go. right? And this one motherfucker, he was a new guy, new as shit. He thought he had it. He was going to show a display of Super Saiyan strength. Yo, all I know is like, I literally about like 4 sec, like not even 4 seconds, bro. 2 seconds went by, and this nigga came from like on the other side of the ship to literally about to be an overboard, right? He put his foot. It's like on the edges of the ships is like these lines to make sure you don't go overboard, right? He put his foot on there. Yo, the chief literally had to grab this motherfucker and snatch him. What the fuck are you doing? And I hate unrest. So that was the funny story about unrest. But I hate unrest because it is a very long expenditure. So like when you are like a lower rank, like I was in a lot of my unreps, you would basically be pulling a ship for up to 2 to 3 hours. No lie. 2 to 3 hours. A long time. And before you even do that, so the Navy don't play that shit. You have to go up there and stand there for about an hour, right? So you're already not well rested. Your ankle's already goddamn fried to fucking smithereens. And after you stand for an hour, you can't talk, right? Well, we did, but you're not supposed to. But yeah. And when that shit started, every time, I was always like, I did a little ankle roll and we gotta wear boots. So it's just so much compounded shit that I just hate. Like, why am I pulling the ship, bro? It ain't no like more efficient way to do this, please. Anyway, but I want to say this something too, guys. We're not really pulling the ship. It's kind of like a joke. We're measuring the distance to make sure we never crash. But in order to do that, you must pull as tight as humanly possible, which is the equivalent of trying to pull the fucking ship. Moving on to the next one. There was a lot of times in the Navy, guys, where they just went, I need a body. Listen, ain't nothing more degrading than just hearing like one of your bosses say, I need a sack of flesh with just a hint of intellect. Come here. Like, they would listen. They wouldn't call, like, they wouldn't even know your name. Like, I would have personal, like, outside of work relationship with some of my bosses because I was so awesome in the Navy. I was literally a fucking superstar sailor. And he'd be like, Collins, body, here, now. I'm like, yes, chief. And I would move there. I would, like, yo. All right, so imagine this, guys. Imagine this. Imagine a situation in which so remember the unrep, right? The eggs, all that shit, right? All that stuff has debris, has trash, has leftovers, has residue, has eggs that is falling, trash bags that are filled, boxes of food that are the boxes of the food that need to be recycled and etc. That's where trash call come in. And that shit is one of the worst things that has ever existed of all time. Trash call is when, so what we do, we stack all our trash the entire time we're gone, for the most part, right? Except this. I don't know if this is secret, but I might expose a government secret. We be dumping that shit, right? Like, we used to have culinary specialists, and they'd dump that shit because niggas went and try and do that. But when we finally pulled in, like, I remember one time, like, I remember we pulled into South Korea, bro, we had like an hour and a half trash call. I want you to know, guys, I was a skater, right? I was a skater. So a lot of these events were the things that got me in trouble. The top 3 things in the Navy, so like when like, and skating means like, you just like, it's a big ship and it's a lot of people. You could sometimes be hidden, but I skated too much to the point people start going like, where's Collins? Where Collins at? And I'm like, and they come find me and I'm like, oh shit. I'm coming down, chief. And trash call go like this. All the trash from not only the cafeteria, but from the cafeteria to the enlisted, to the berthing, the bedrooms, to the bathrooms, the several bathrooms, girls and boys, to everything. Every single person on that ship, minus the captain, the executive officer, and the top-ranking commissioned branches, we would stand in like a line that went the length of the ship, and you just stood there. Took the trash bag, put it to the person to the left. Take the trash bag, put it to the person to the left. And you did this forever. If you can't see, guys, I got ADHD. I hate standing still and doing nothing. Those are my 2 main things I hate. But what if they go, okay, you hate standing still and doing nothing, make you motherfucker do a lot then. And that's where we get to the final one, guys, which is number 3. And I'm going to get out y'all way. Let's get to number 3. Oh my God, something I hate so much. I just had to take a break. I took a shot and I hit a little bleezy black boot. I cannot stand port and starboard. Can you imagine this, guys? Working to sleep and then sleeping to work. All right, so port and starboard goes like this. It's many iterations. It's 4 on, 4 off, 6 on, 6 off, 12 on, 12 off, 8 on, 8 off. And all that means is you work them 8 hours and you only got 8 hours to do whatever the fuck you got in your life. That includes eating, sleeping. Oh, and by the way, guys, this does not include ship-based activities. This is divisional based. So if your division is port and starboard, meaning you sleep and you work and you sleep and you work, and then you just happen to sleep during the daytime, which happens. And in the daytime, there are so many things that happens. From cleaning the berthing, motherfuckers that gotta come in, cut on all the lights, play music, and just clean that bitch. It's motherfuckers that they have to do it. It will get inspected, and you will fail it. And then the cop of the ship, the master of arms, will come by and do a re-inspection in which almost everybody gotta be there. You gotta stand there by your rack. Everyone's. It can be one person bed not made in there. And here you go. I'm gonna do a re-inspection. Y'all failed. If he don't like someone in that burden, he will do that. Shout out to Wante. You hurt me lip having ass bitch. Port and starboard is the worst thing that can be humanly invented. It literally doesn't give you enough rest and enough time to be ready for the next thing. Because from the moment you get off, that timer starts. Like, I remember a lot of times a motherfucker be 1 minute late. And I'd be like, bro, I'm coming back up 1 minute late, yo. I'm coming back up 1 minute late. Yeah, I need that shit back. That shit is important. I need that minute back, bro. And, oh my God, that shit is even further eviscerated when you have someone who does not ever show up on time. And I had this crisply, crackly, darkening motherfucker. I called him Darkness Brother. This was the blackest motherfucker of all time, and he had the reddest eyes of all time. That nigga like a pure demon. His name was Thomas. And all he would do was be late. Be late, be late. But listen, Thomas wouldn't be late. Thomas would still be asleep. Meaning when I finally realized, like, oh shit, Thomas not showing up, I would have to go down. I would have to ask the chief, hey chief, can I go get a Thomas? Yeah, hurry up. I had to run downstairs. Wake him up. Thomas, get your ass up. I had to wait for this nigga to come up. Stank breath, big lip, nasty looking ass nigga. I'm sorry. That shit sounded racist a little bit. God damn, Marshall, calm down. And I used to hate it. It was one time. My homeboy Ellis, my best friends, he was in the Navy, and we switched shifts. And he went up to Thomas, and excuse, it's gonna be a loud noise alert, guys. He went up to his bed and went like this. Thomas, get the fuck out your rack. Yo. He was so mad. He was so tired, bro. What? Like, and that's just all, man. Once again, having fun with y'all, putting a video up every day. If y'all don't like this format, let me know. I won't make no more videos kind of like this. I had someone ask me like, yo, tell me some about your Navy stories and stuff like that. So I'm just sharing some of my experiences. Share this to your friends, man. Share this to your friends. Be on the lookout. And this also can be low-key stuff that the Navy probably just don't tell y'all. I think I'm Hercules out. I hope y'all have a real good week. I'm not going to upload again till Friday. No post outro. This is really just straight up, straightforward talking to y'all.
Do it!
I'm glad you were here today. Talk out my fear to my name to arachnids. Bioshock shit, I'm strapped with plasmids. Mega bust up when I'm snapping like a spassin square. What happened? I'm on the tear when I spit. I be everywhere like I'm Book of the Whip. What's up, guys? Next time, my video gonna probably be my 5 favorite memes of all time. That's all I got for the day, guys. I have a good day, and I love y'all, man. Y'all all be safe. Every last single one of yous.